Hey everybody, welcome back to GWN. I'm Noctar, your host. If you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button down below and ding the little bell so you get notified when I post a new video. So we are working on day 2 of sneak peeks for the December update, and I think this is a really great one. It is a brand new dark spell called the Bat Spell. And as the name implies, it is in fact a bat. A bunch of bats, as a matter of fact. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the Dark Spell Factory here. It's 5.5 million elixir. And when we get that done, let's see here. Hit the gems. Bingo, level 5. Check that out. Isn't that just lovely with its little picture? There's little dark legs around the Spell Factory. Let's take a look at this. You get this at Town Hall 10. And I've already got this one upgraded here to level 3. 21 bats you get with a level 3 Town Hall 10 bat spell. So that's not too bad at all. The bat spell only targets defenses. So anything that's a defense will get targeted. The other items will not be targeted right away. They get targeted later. And taking this up, we'll bump the spell up to level 5, which is what you get at Town Hall 12. And take a look at that. That's 27 bats you get out of that. Guys, that's a lot of bats. Like I was saying, it targets only defenses. And just to show you what I mean here, we'll set up some storages and collectors and even the town hall. See, the bats are all skipping away from it. They're not even looking at it. Doesn't even notice it. But you can trigger the town hall and get it to become a defense by, dropping, say, an earthquake spell on it. And then the bats will, in fact, go to town on it. But even then, I mean, here I've dropped 8 of these bat spells, and it's taken them every bit of 30 seconds to get this thing out of the way. So really, this is not a spell that you can abuse easily like that. It's not designed for that. It's not going to lure the clan castle. It's not going to take down the dark elixir storage or anything of that nature. It's more of a general use spell. So let's take a look at some replays here. I think that Town Hall 10 is where this spell really shines, and it's on the ADs. If you drop 3 of them on an AD, as you see I'm doing here, you're able to take it out. It takes it 5-10 seconds to do so, but that's all it's necessary. And it'll continue to work its way through, and the bats will take out other things as well. Now, the general use of these things, you can drop them directly on a defense, in which case it may or may not work to take the defense out, because there's about a 1-second delay between the time the bat spawns and the time it actually attacks. But you can also drop it out to the side. You could drop multiple bat spells, in which case they'll do some distracting. You can use free spells to help kind of stop things from activating and taking them out. Lots of little things like that that you can do. Once the swarm gets kicking, and this is the key, once you get that 20 or so bats going, watch out, buddy, because anybody who's played the builder base knows those things are just a beast in a group. You get 20 or more of them in a big swarm, and they annihilate things so fast that nothing has a chance to really fight back. And that, I think, is the beauty of this spell, especially at Town Hall 10. Now, it's not hard to defend against, don't get me wrong. The splash damage from, say, a wizard tower will do a pretty hefty number on a group of bats. You can use point defenses that are fast, like, for example, the Hidden Tesla, the Inferno Tower set to multi, not single, an X-Bow set to air. Those defenses will all do a number on the bats because they shoot relatively fast. And if you set up, like, say, a core or something else where those defenses are surrounding things, they will work together to take out the bats very quickly as they spawn. To the point that in some cases the bats will get little to no damage whatsoever. It's all about the base layout. Now take a look at this next one. And these are just some general bases that were on the developer build. This is nothing. It's not live or anything like that. See how he's got those 2 ADs right next to each other on either side there? All I needed to do was drop 3 bat spells on one of them, and there's enough bats generated to take out both of them, as well as to start to work on other things that are nearby. You can see over there on the right hand side as they take out a couple extra buildings. At that point, I can bring my dragons in, and this is an easy 2, most likely a 3, when I can get rid of those air defenses like that. All three of the replays I've got for you are on max Town Hall 10 bases. Like I said, this is on the dev build, so I was able to just, you know, max all the buildings and make sure that they were full strength. I put balloons in the clan castles. Seemed like appropriate clan castle troops to stick in there. I guess I could have stuck an Electro Dragon in there, or maybe a Lava Hound or something, I don't know. But you get the general gist of it. I really like dragons, and if you ask me, this attack largely rejuvenates dragons at Town Hall 10. In the past, if you wanted to use a dragon attack at Town Hall 10, your best was going to be a 2-star. And that, I mean, that was the absolute best. You needed to take 4 lightning spells and 2 earthquakes, and then when they redid the lightning spell, you just needed the 4 lightning spells, so that you could take out at least 2 of the ADs. And in many cases, the positioning of the ADs was really not good for the attack, so you know, you kind of get a limited bang for the buck out of it. On this base, for example, you saw those 2 ADs were right next to each other on either side, right? So you had a set of 2 and a set of 2. In the old days, 2 lightning spells would definitely get 1 of the set of 2, but not necessarily both of them. So, I mean, there's a lot to be said for the strength of this spell and what it does for your dragon attacks. Like I said, defending against it is not all that hard. We tested it pretty extensively on the NDA team and so forth. There was a war over the weekend, and I used it on a Town Hall game, a Town Hall 10 game, and I was able to 3-star just like I have in these 3 replays here. But lots of little tweaks were done, and I know that this is something that Supercell is sometimes criticized about. People say, you know, my gosh, didn't Supercell test this before they released it? Well, the answer is yes. Nothing survives, you know, first engagement with the enemy, obviously, but these feature updates are all tested extensively, and there are lots and lots of little tweaks and adjustments that are made. I was really impressed. It's my first time going through it and being able to kind of see firsthand how these guys do what they do. And it was good. It was really good. In its original inception, this was definitely an OP spell, no doubt about it. And they were able to tweak it, and not tweak it to the point that it was useless, but rather that it was just a good, solid addition to the game. And I'm excited to see how it works in the wild once it actually, you know, gets out there and it's being used in general by the player base. And I can't wait to try it on my game, see how it works with, say, putting one in a clan castle and taking it along on one of my other attacks. Another good use for it, if you're a Lavalunian guy, you can use this instead of minions to clear a base. I'm going to be testing that on my Town Hall 9s here in the near future. Just kind of see, you know, what does it do for me? How well does it work versus, say, a free spell or something like that. So that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have more sneak peeks over the course of the week. Comments, questions down below. Let me know. And I'll be back here in a bit to talk to you some more. Y'all take care and keep on clashing. Bye-bye.